Hey guys, JRS Kick One here. Gonna show you some of the chicken coop. Pretty much done except for cleaning up my mess, which I am always really bad about doing, but I will get it done. I have somebody coming to get some of the scrap that we pulled out from behind this before I made it and everything. But enough about me. Let me show you the chicken coop. The new chicken coop will be 16 by 16. The chickens are not in here yet because I've been trying to make it chicken proof because they are a pain in my butt. But the roof will come a little further. I ran out of screws, but this half is already, hey mama, you're a good chicken. This half is already done. They have a roost here. The nest boxes will come in here. They're not here yet. Oh, be quiet. And so they usually climb up here and then jump one of these. They like being higher. I found these old chain boxes. They had bolt chain in them, and so I've been using those. They like nesting in them till the nest boxes are up. But this will be sleeping quarters, slash just extra room for them. And then there's, I'll go to the other side. Let me show you on this side first. There's two holes here. This hole goes into their run. This hole that's not finished yet will be a trap. And so the trap will be on the inside towards the chickens where my finger is right here. And there'll be just enough room that it'll be a live trap that I can set at any time. And if a predator is walking down this fence, because this will still be their run. This is a 16 by 32. So they'll have this whole, oh, I'm still zoomed in, wait a minute. Wrong way. So 16 by 16 and then two more 16 by 16s here. So it's 32 by 16. All this and all this in their old pen here. I haven't totally destroyed it yet because they're in there laying right now because that's where they've been laying. I feel sorry for them. They've had a rough winter, my procrastination. But it is over now. They'll have a good spot. And like I said, most of them, I think there's 10 that have stuck it out in this pen. The rest have went into the big barn and crapped on everything. But this will be their new hangout. But so that little hole on that side will go into this area, and then this one here where that brick is, this fence came from around that corner. I got to cut it off and figure out how I'm going to do this. But it'll be a natural funnel, so that'll be the door to the cage. Because at night, remember, everything will be locked up, and I'm going to leave them locked up for about 2 or 3 weeks. That way, when I let them back out, they have forgotten my barn and they know to come back in here to roost. And in that instance, that's what I'll open up for them to come out and in during the day. But at night, when I close it up, instead of having a door, it'll have a trap where the door is facing right here. So any possum, coon, or anything else that's walking this fence line smelling them will hear them in there and go directly into the trap. And then I'll just get them out the next morning. So it'll be a precaution, to say the least. And it's a natural funnel walking down that building, so it'll be a 2-for-1 thing. This wall here I had some leftover pickets that I had gotten in trade, and so that wall's made out of pickets. This wall I used boards, and let me go inside and I'll show you. So I put the post in and did the roof because it'll end up having a solid roof of metal. That way I don't have to worry about the winter time. And then it has full sheets of plywood, and then I used 3-foot, oh, I got some here, 3-foot welded wire. You can just get it from any Tractor Supply or Atwoods or anything like that. And then you'll use that, put that up first. Try not to make you all sick by moving too fast. You put that first, and so you don't have to cut it or nothing. You just put it there and see it went all the way down here, okay? And then when you put this board up against it and screw it in, it just makes I mean, it is ungettable in for a predator. I don't really have to worry about predators here because I have the white dog that'll be out here. The only predator that he does not recognize is a possum. For some reason, he thinks possums are cats, and he just treats them like cats. But anything else is his. But that'll be, so when this is finished, it'll be fully roofed, and so they'll have a 16 by 16 to hang out in the winter. And then on this, since it's just 2 foot from here to here, next winter, since this one's done, I'll take plywood, cut it in half, and screw it done. And this will make a solid, so in the winter it'll be a solid frame that the wind can't come in and get them cold. And I could leave a gap here and there for some ventilation. But since I use these boards over here, you can see a little bit of daylight through them. That'll be plenty of ventilation in the wintertime. And so with this solid wall here, which is the west, and this solid, the only spot that'll have a hole is the door and those cracks over there. So that should give them enough warmth. And then of course I'll have a light in there to help with the egg production during the wintertime, 1 or 2 lights. And so it'll be a snug little place for them. Right now I have about 40 to 50 hens. And so that'll be their home. And it's been a long time coming. Years actually. And so I'm grateful that I finally got it accomplished. And so backing up, sorry, I just got a text and I was reading it, and I can't do 2 things at once because that's just me. But so that is it. That'll be, this whole thing will be the chicken coop. They will still get a free range after I've taught them that this is home. They'll have lots of roosting area in there, and I can make some more roosting area in there if I need to. And actually I will be, I just can't go any further because I want to put some roosts between this and here. But if I do that right now, they'll use that to hop up and get out, because I have some sneaky chickens that are a pain in my derriere. And then while you're on here, I will show you the next generation, and I'll show you what they're doing to my barn. Oh, you good for nothing mangy chickens of every breed and color. I think they're all outside right now. They weren't here because it was cold. Yeah, they weren't here. All right. And of course, a lot of this is my fault too, because I need to clean up. But it's hard to clean up when they're pooping, because they roost up here, which is safe for them. Shut up. But they roost up here, which is safe for them, I agree. But they just poop on everything. And I'm working a lot right now, so I don't have that man hours to... Anyways, I'm just making excuses now. But I haven't let it get this bad, and so I'm fixing it. But here's the... Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama. Here's the next generation. Yeah. Yep. There are 10... these are not hers. These are fostered. But she was broody, so she thinks they're hers. And she's been a wonderful mama. She's a salmon favorelle, if I'm saying it right. Hen, and then she has some Eaton chicks under her, and some Americanas under her, and that may be it. I think there was one more breed. But you gonna move a second so they can see the babies? I know you're an excellent mom. I'm very proud of you. You took all these babies. I was able to give her these during the day. Move a second. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you're doing a great job. Yeah. Doing a great job. But that'll be the next generation of a few eating and layers. I have about 15 that I need to get rid of that are 3-year-olds. That egg was already there. So if you're like, why is there an egg there? It was already there when I put her there. We've had a crazy day. It's like 34, 35 right now. We were spring, and then it was like bam here. And so that's why they have a light. I didn't think I'd need a light for them. And this last 2 days have been crazy. But that's mainly because last night she had every one of those chicks underneath her. It was so cute. Like I said, she's an A+ mama. I'm very pleased with her. I knew the breed was a motherly tuck, and she has definitely proved them right. She has taken them, and the babies have actually taken to her. At the beginning, they were trying to run away from her, so I made a little lock pin where they couldn't escape. And now they're pretty much accepting her, and that'll be great in the days to come. But all right, that's it for the chickens. I will try to do a rabbit update here in a minute. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.